everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm using the WetnWild Wild Heart eyeshadow palette again. This is a gold and purple kind of look, and it definitely reminds me of like the Lakers. It's very glam and colorful, and I think if you love purple you will love this look. This is look number 7 using the WetnWild Wild Heart eyeshadow palette. Today I'm using the Profusion eyeshadow primer and the Hourglass powder to catch fallout, and of course we're using the WetnWild Wild Heart eyeshadow palette. The first shade I'm picking up is in the bottom row, and it's the matte purple shade in the palette. I'm taking this on a fluffy crease brush or a blending brush, whatever you prefer to call it, and I'm just going to kind of start patting this in the crease at first, and then I'm going to kind of start sweeping it, kind of like rocking it in the socket kind of thing. And but first I kind of pat it because some of these shades can apply a little bit patchy when they're matte. It did apply very nicely in the crease. I'm taking the grape shade next to it. It's the shimmery shade. Now these two shades on the back are labeled not eye safe, but really they just mean that they may stain your eyelids because they're like pigments. And I'm using a smaller pencil kind of brush, and I'm applying this shade in the outer corner, and I'm going to build this up. And later I have to go back and fix this, but I did add a little black to my outer corner on the other eye, and then I literally forgot to do it on this eye. You won't see it in the tutorial. I fixed it when I was done filming. And this is the e.l.f. Camo Concealer in white, and I'm going to apply that on the eyelid, stamp it up, and then take a brush to blend that out, and perfect placement to cut my crease. Now the shade I'm putting on my lid is in the 3rd row, and it's that beautiful shimmery gold shade, and I'm using this on a small shader pencil or a small shader brush. And first I'm going to be patting this shade into the concealer to make sure it doesn't crease. Then I'm going to use the eyeshadow wet. And Wet n Wild claims this eyeshadow palette can be used wet and dry, and I think that means most of the shadows. It didn't specify, but I always get the shadow on my brush and then I wet it. And then even then sometimes I still get hard pan on my shadows, but it's an easy fix. So once that's applied to the lid, I'm going to go back in and apply more color and do some more blending, and kind of repeat the process like I always do, because you lose color when you're blending. And I'm going to build the lid up quite a bit, and I will take and crisp up my line in the crease, and then I'm going to use the OA Studio Press Perfect powder. And this is in porcelain too light for my skin tone, so I use it for my brow bone, and I'm just using it for my highlight. There is highlight shades in this palette, but I am trying to use that up. Now from Profusion, I'm taking the Pastel palette, and I'm going to take that really pretty light lilac-y purple that's in this palette, and I'm going to buff that around the crease line. I did not do this first because it would kind of distort the first color I laid down in the crease, so now I'm literally just using this for blending purposes. And I found that I really do like and have been pairing this WetnWild Wild Heart eyeshadow palette with pastel shades or slightly bright shades just to help blend a little bit, because there is some a few like transition shades that I would have liked to have been in the palette, but that's okay. This is still a standalone great eyeshadow palette. I actually really have enjoyed it, but it's okay to add from different palettes, you know, do you. And I'm going to take that grape jelly shade and apply it to my lower lash line. This is LaColors gel eyeliner in Enchanted, so I'm going to use that in my waterline. Once I have my eyeliner on, I am going to be taking the OA Studio Strip Lash Adhesive and the Believe Beauty FANTASIZE Finish Lashes, or FANTASIZE. And I love these lashes. They are so pretty. I believe you can purchase these at Dollar General for like $4 and something. Really nice quality. and that's Bully Beauty Extend Mascara. And once I have that completed, the lips are the LaColors Nude Glam Lipstick in Oh Teddy with a LaColors Lip Shine lip gloss on top. Now from Revlon, I'm using their Galaxy Dream highlighting palette. Not sure if you can purchase this anymore in store, but I'm going to mix 3 of those shades together. They're literally duochrome shades or opalescent shades, and you may have some in your collection already, and I applied that in their corner. I love how this look came out. It's very beautiful. I love it. I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. Stay tuned for more looks using the Wet n Wild eyeshadow palette. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like the video, comment, subscribe, and ring the bell if you haven't already. Check the description box as well as the cards for additional links and a product list and a Wet n Wild playlist. And thank you guys so very much for watching.